If you've been looking for condos on Oahu, you've probably had this exact moment. You find a place that you love, the price looks reasonable, and then you see the maintenance fees. $800, $1,200, $1,800 a month. And suddenly, that deal doesn't look or feel like a deal anymore. So today, we are breaking it all down. Why HOA and maintenance fees on Oahu are so high. What's the real average? What is it actually? What you're really paying for, where fees are going next, and most importantly, how they impact your buying power. First, let's get clear on what these actually are. On Oahu, fees and maintenance fees are basically the same thing, especially for condos. This is a monthly payment you make on top of your mortgage. It covers shared expenses like building maintenance, insurance, amenities like pools and gyms, and sometimes even utilities. Now, nationally, HOA fees are usually a few $100s a month, but Hawaii is not normal. Here's what we're seeing right now on Oahu. Older walk-up buildings, that's without an elevator, typically run about $350 to $500 a month. Mid-range condos, usually between $600 and $900. And high-rise or luxury buildings can be $1,000 to $1,800 or more a month. Let that sink in. For a lot of buyers, your HOA fee here is basically a second mortgage. And the big question is, why? There are 5 major reasons that the fees are so high on Oahu. Number 1 is the environment. We live on an island, and salt air, humidity, and constant exposure wear buildings down faster. That means more frequent repairs, more repainting, and more maintenance overall. Number 2 is aging buildings. A lot of condos here were built in the 60s, 70s, maybe the 80s. Older buildings mean higher upkeep and bigger repair budgets. Number 3 is the insurance. And this is the biggest one right now. Insurance costs have skyrocketed due to the hurricane risk, the fire risk, and the rising global insurance cost. Some buildings have seen their fees jump hundreds of dollars per month just from insurance increases alone. Number 4 is the cost of living. Everything in Hawaii costs more. Labor is more expensive, materials are more expensive, and shipping is more expensive. So every repair costs more than it would on the mainland. And number 5 is amenities. Pools, security, concierge, those are services. And gyms, and they all add up to the monthly costs. The nicer the building, the higher the fees. So where is all that money actually going? A typical breakdown looks like this. About 30 to 40% goes to insurance. 20 to 30% goes to maintenance and repairs. 10 to 20% goes to utilities. Not in your unit, but the exterior lighting, the exterior water, cooling the hallways. So another portion goes into reserves, which is saving for future repairs. and the rest goes to the management. And this is key. If a building does not have strong reserves, you could get hit with something worse than a higher HOA fee, a special assessment, which is a one-time bill that can be thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. So, are HOA fees going to go down? The short answer is no. They are expected to keep rising, normally about 2% a year. Insurance is still going up, buildings are still aging, labor and materials are not getting any cheaper, and regulations are getting stricter. There's no strong data suggesting these fees will drop long term. Now, this is the part most buyers don't understand. HOA fees directly impact your buying power. Lenders treat HOA fees just like your debt. So if your total monthly budget is, let's say, $3,500 a month, that includes your mortgage, your taxes, your insurance, and your HOA fee. So if you're paying $1,000 per month in HOA fee, that could reduce your buying power by $100,000 or more. Same buyer, same income, just a different HOA and a completely different price range. So here's the bottom line on Oahu. HOA fees are higher. They're likely going higher, and they play a huge role in affordability. But they're also what's keeping the buildings maintained, insured, and standing for the long term. So it's not about avoiding HOA fees. It's about understanding and evaluating them in the right way. If you're thinking about buying on Oahu and want some help analyzing HOA fees in a specific condo, reach out. I'll be happy to walk you through it. Property by property. So another way you have to look at HOA fees is it's your maintenance on your home, where people in single family homes, they would have to paint their homes or fix their own plumbing or replace their own roof. If you're in a condo, you don't have those extra expenses. They're covered by your maintenance fees. You also have a little lower insurance for the interior of your units. The maintenance fees are paying for the exterior flood, hurricane, that type of insurance. You will need to carry a policy that covers your interior in case your dishwasher leaks, in case you get broken into. So there's a little bit of a trade-off. But again, if you have any questions about maintenance fees and HOA fees on this island, I would love to walk you through it. So just give me a call. This has been Keenan Isley with Team K Squared of Keller Williams. And if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, give this video a like, and comment HOA if you have more questions and you'd like me to reach out to you. See you on the next one.